Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Joe Hendy, the Android Authority app guy, and welcome back to Google Play Weekly. In this week's episode, we're going to talk about the CM installer leaving the Google Play Store, Final Fantasy IV The After Years, GTA San Andreas, some Chromecast stuff, and a lot more, so let's get started. First up this week is CyanogenMod installer. After a few successful weeks in the Google Play Store, Google has asked that CyanogenMod remove the installer from the Google Play Store. As you can imagine, CyanogenMod complied immediately, and it has made a speedy exit from the Google Play Store. Some people have claimed that if CyanogenMod installer should be out, then other root apps should be as well. There is, however, a huge difference between it and other root apps in the Google Play Store. Other apps require that you already have root access before you can use it, whereas CM installer actually does the dirty deed itself, which voids the warranties. You can still sideload the application, which is available on cyanogenmod.org, so it is still out there. Last week we brought you news that the Google Play Store has made that final transition into separating tablet and phone applications. This week they continue to improve as they now have a section for Chromecast ready apps. As you can imagine, the selection is fairly small right now, but the Chromecast is still a relatively new platform. Developers are working hard and Google is slowly allowing for more and more features. Also, for a limited time, you get $6 worth of Play Store credit when you buy a Chromecast to help you find some good apps for it. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas was one of the best GTAs ever. It raised the bar for sandbox games higher than it had ever been before, and good news, it's coming to Android. The release date is set sometime in December, although we don't know which day exactly. The good news is the game has been reworked to be playable on Android devices and it has full controller support. The bad news is it will only be available for select devices at launch. We assume that means the most recent ones, but we won't know for sure until it's actually out. Many of us were expecting Google to do a little bit more with App Ops in Android 4.4. Unfortunately, that functionality still isn't ready yet, so it's still hidden within the OS. Now, there is an application that lets you use App Ops on Android KitKat. For those who don't know or don't remember, App Ops lets you configure permissions for your applications manually, so you can, for instance, prevent Facebook from using its location permission without ruining any of its other permissions. The app is free to use with in-app purchases, and remember to be careful, turning off permissions can break some applications. Cheapcast is an increasingly popular application that allows you to cast things to your Android device, which essentially turns it into a Chromecast. In a recent update, it has added support for Google Chrome tab casting. This means that you can cast tabs from your Chrome browser directly to your Android device. Some uses for this include viewing Flash content on unsupported Android browsers or just using your device as a Chromecast connected device instead of your television. So who wants to see some trending applications? As usual, if you want to try any of these apps out, the links are in the written companion in the video description. First up is Final Fantasy IV The After Years. This is the sequel to the critically acclaimed Final Fantasy IV and it's been ported to Android. Square Enix has been improving their offerings with each new release and this one is no exception. There are faster battles, quicker gameplay, and less clunky controls along with a full story, and that makes this game worth looking into. Warning, it is a little bit expensive. ESPN Zap's Score Center has finally been bumped up to the iconic Sports Center, and with it came a lot of changes. These include a reduced number of advertisements, faster performance, more targeted team news support, real-time scores for nearly all sports, and improved alerts. It's definitely a step up from what it used to be. Double Twist has updated their app offering. It now features a redesigned UI including support for 7-inch and 10-inch tablets. Also included are some functionality and graphic improvements like better playlist management and better album and artist art. If you're looking for a new music player, give this one a shot. It is free. Newegg has updated their mobile application. It was already pretty good, but they now have support for mobile-specific deals. Since we are now officially in the holiday season, mobile deals can offer some great stuff for cheap, and what nerd doesn't like that possibility? Amazon has been working hard to improve their app lately, and the latest update has been pretty big. You can now shop with points, redeem gift cards, and connect bank accounts to pay for things. Canadian Amazon customers can now look at lightning deals and, of course, the boilerplate bug fixes and performance improvements. Once again, I'm Joe Hendy, the Android Authority app guy. Feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you like this video, check out some of our other ones. You can find the written companion to this video along with our social media links in the video description. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.